Because at the end of the day, man, we're in an environment that's very discouraging. You understand? An environment that doesn't even believe in itself before they even think of believing in you.
So Burna Boy got a Grammy and it's been all over for about a week now. Obviously, we're a Christian channel, and why am I talking about this? Because it's important to have an understanding as Africans to see this in a light of how we can also help this continent and how you can help yourself. So let's just get it.
I mean, because it's my home at the end of the day, and like, if the fact that I did it here and from here doesn't mean that like it was conducive or it was always like this. Do you understand? It's like, I feel like if the environment was more conducive, if we had leadership who took the youth seriously and certain infrastructures in place, then I probably wouldn't be winning the Grammy in 2021. I'll probably have won the Grammys in 2013 or 14. Do you understand?
Now, Burna Boy speaks and addresses some issues that are in Africa concerning the aspect of how leadership and the system is set up in a way that makes it seem like it is a disadvantage to you. But then he's been able to push through to get to where he is. To us as believers, we also have a perspective from this. And that perspective is, in as much as you have goals, in as much as you have things to do, ambitions in terms of your education or any other aspect of your life, understand that wherever you are is not a restriction, and Africa is not a restriction. We actually have a lot of potentials and a lot of twisted stories. So let's just watch this interview and how it goes.
Because our stories have always been twisted and told, and most of the time our stories have been twisted into the Western world, and then white faces have been put on the real characters. Do you understand, of the story? But now is the time to overturn all that, because finally we have a generation of Africans who is not going to stand for that. You understand? So, I mean, what better time to do to start to change the narrative back into the truth.
Now, obviously, there's not a whole interview. If you want to get a whole interview, you can go check it out on BBC Africa. However, I'd like to close this with a few scriptures and then we are done. The lack of knowledge is what makes people perish. The amazing aspect of all of this is that there actually has to be a category for you to be able to search for the knowledge. And so scripture says it in Proverbs chapter 15 verse 14 that the one who has the heart of understanding is the one that seeks knowledge. Let us not just criticize our leaders and just be there. Be doing something and be seeking knowledge. If you are knowledgeable, you will surely have a breakthrough. And if your breakthrough comes, you will know how to operate in the grace and the favor of God that opened that breakthrough. This is not just about Burna Boy winning a Grammy. This is about how Burna Boy actually addressed the African issues and how he makes us understand that we can also move ahead and out of this whole African issue. And if you're an African and you enjoy this, then go check out this video too in how Ghana retaliated with British Airways. An interesting one. Go check it out. Stay blessed.
Because at the end of the day, man, we're in an environment that's very discouraging. You understand? An environment that doesn't even believe in itself before they even think of believing in you.